All right. Hello, all you night readers. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. It's good to see you all. There you are. Let's get you in. Let's get the show on the road, right? I know. Let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours will be. Our theme for the next 24 hours is going to be honesty. Yeah, something we all need a little extra of in our lives. A lot of times, I think. I think if was more honesty, things would be a lot better, right? Life would be better. Yeah. So, all right. So let's see what's going on here. What is going on? Lisa. Hello, Sudu. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. If you're new, please hit subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, for all of you who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel and have not been getting their daily tarot tips, you guys are kind of missing out, I got to tell you. Today's daily tarot tip really hit home with a lot of people, so I heard. So it either explained how their day had gone, or they saw it in the morning and then it explained how their day went. So, of course, there will be another one tomorrow. That's why they are daily tarot tips. So, hello, Georgia Peach. Hello, Valentina. Hello, Selena and Kylie and Christina. Whew, all the Enas. All right, let's see what we have going on. Let us see what is happening. Yeah, honesty is the best policy. Oh, what do we got for you, Elise? All right, so I think you are ready to take that leap, all right? That leap of faith, that leap into something new, a new adventure of some sort, something that's going to be fun, something you're going to enjoy, but definitely something new. I think it's going to be very successful, right? I think you're going to do really well at it. And I think you'll have a lot of support. Right? I do think you'll have a lot of support in whatever it is you decide to do. I think you feel like you are very confident in it, in whatever this new adventure is. And I think you feel like you will be rescuing somebody from something. Somebody's needs to be rescued from something. And I think it's the friendly and warm way that you do things, but also your determination that really is the part that's going to help. Right? That's the part that's really going to help people. I think things will be much more stable. I definitely feel that, right? I feel stability. I feel structure. I feel like you will make other people feel secure. You will make others feel secure. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Allison Dunn, how are you? I know it's like super late, right? It is super late. I did not have the 11:30 show today. That's what I see for you, Elise. Sorry. I guess I should have wrapped it up there and said that. That's what I see for you. But yeah, so It's late for you guys, 1:30 in the morning. I know. Tough to stay awake. Got to take a nap during the day. Tomorrow we'll be back to normal. Today I had a doctor's appointment, yes. Something I just could not get out of for sure. Believe it or not, my whole life could have been hinged on that appointment. But here I am again, so I am still here. Don't forget, folks, this is only an hour-long show. We do get a lot of people now at this hour when the show is on at this time. So keep that in mind. Please, the best way to guarantee you'll get a reading is to donate. There are several ways to do it. I tried to make it easy for everybody, right? It's all across the bottom. You can see it there. You can see all the information going right across the bottom there. And if your phone scans barcodes, you can scan up there for PayPal or down here for Square. Square takes credit cards and Apple Pay. I know it takes Apple Pay. And PayPal, of course, takes all kinds of things as well. You know, it takes credit cards and debit cards and PayPal balances, whatever you have. It takes everything. And I've also got Cash App. Now I do. All right, so a future reading, Yvonne. Yvonne, I see there's something keeping you up. I think there's something that keeps you awake at night, right? Something is going on that is making it so that you are not able to sleep. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it's you dummy. It's the Night Reader Tarot show. You're the one making it so we can't sleep. It's 1:30 in the morning over here. What are you thinking? I know, but that's all right. It is. But I think there's something else other than me, other than this show, that's keeping you up at night. And I think it's a relationship. I think it's a relationship that causes you the stress. I think if it wasn't for this, I think your whole world would be really great. Things would be wonderful. Now I think your close little world, right? You and your partner and your kids and stuff. I think that world is wonderful. I think you're so happy with them, right? I think you're happy with your 2 daughters. I think you're happy with your partner. And I think, you guys have a nice life together. I really do. But something is definitely hurting, right? Something you've walked away from is still hurting. It's still hurting in the back of your mind. It's still hurting you. It's a close relationship that has, it's a close relationship that somebody had, right? Or somebody has. Somebody's in a relationship now. It seems to be very close. But that's what's causing you all the trouble. That's what's causing you the stress and the anxiety. And even though you've walked away from that, I really think that you still have those worries in the back of your mind. I do. I really think those worries still come forward all the time. And that is, that's how that is going. That's what I see. That is what I see for you. All right. So, Yvonne, that's what I get. That is what I'm getting. All right, Christina. How are things? How are things doing? Yeah, I'm okay, Yvonne. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I'll be good. 100% hurts. I'm so accurate. Thank you. Yeah, Allison, you nap a lot. I don't usually nap, so it's not something I get into. Beautiful Aries, nice to see you. All right, Christina, you're very curious about the answer you get for this question. All right, here it comes. My sister supposedly can't seem to remember things that happened recently. Is there something truly wrong or not? Is she just making this up? What is your gut feeling telling you, Christina? What is your gut feeling telling you? I know. That's a good one, right? That's a good question. Give me one quick second here. Christina, what is... All right, good. So, I thought something had come in for a donation, but it was not a donation. It was something completely different. All right, so let's see. What's going on with your sister? Does she have memory loss, or does she just have... I don't want to be in trouble anymore, so I pretend I forgot everything. Now, I've told you before other times when I've felt like she was making things up. And we found out that that was true. She really was making things up. Right? Yeah, I remember that. And that was quite a while ago. So, I think she has... Gosh, it's so weird. I think she is very satisfied with herself right now. I think she feels like she is getting away with something. I think there's someone else in the picture, and they may be pulling the strings for her, and they are emotionally attached with her. But I think someone's pulling the strings. And I think she believes that she is getting away from anything that could go wrong if she does this whole I don't really believe anything problem thing now. Now, if, just saying if, for some strange reason, it's true. From the beginning here, I don't think so. I really don't think that it is. I think something else is going on. Right? I think she's just trying to keep herself out of trouble. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But, however, I should say, there's always a but, right? If she really does not remember things, then this is going to be a really big burden on her. Right? She's carrying a lot of weight. She's got a lot of baggage behind her. We know that, right? She has a lot of baggage that comes along with her. You can see it right there also, right? She's carrying that bag. You can see like a suitcase here. It's almost the same suitcase as here. These two girls almost look, well, I guess they don't almost look alike. One's got black hair, one's got brownish. But, she does not know where she's been if it's true. And that really weighs on her. So there's really an overlap here, right? These 3 cards say she's lying. She's making this stuff up and it can't be true. Right? Now, the next 3 cards though say that it's not, she's not making it up. It is true. And it's burdening her. She has to really think about things before they before they come to her, or before she can remember them, or even try to remember them. Someone has to tell her things. She has to spend time by herself just to figure stuff out. And I think, and that gives me a very mixed message. It really is giving me quite the mixed message on this. I think things are, like I said, if you just look at this half, I think she's faking. If you look at this half, I think she could be telling the truth and it's really bothering her. I'll give you one more card, right? We'll get the bottom card. And you know what it is? It happens to be the High Priestess, which is interesting because, like I said to you before I even put cards out, how do you feel? What do you think is going on with her? And the High Priestess is basically saying, you need some understanding. You need to have some patience with her to see, but you have to use your intuition. And if you use your intuition, you're going to know through that gut feeling and through everything that's going on, you're going to definitely know if she is making this up or if it's really true. Because it could be really true. I'm not getting a really clear picture. Like I said, it's really giving me 3 cards that she's making it up. And then this is like a middle of the road card for me. And that starts the next part that tells me she is really not remembering things. You're going to have to go with your gut feeling, Christina. I know that's not really an answer from me, right? It's not really. And I usually come up with a pretty definitive answer for you. But this time I just, it just kind of went both ways. I think maybe it's just her that's confused, right? If she's confused, then maybe that's the problem. I'm not sure. I am really, really not sure. Sudu, how are you? That rhymed, didn't it? So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being new to the channel. Please hit like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. That helps me out a lot, that's for sure. Plus, if you get notifications here on YouTube, you will see I send out daily tarot tips every day. It's a once a day kind of idea of what your day is going to be like, or if your day is over, I kind of give you it's kind of a synopsis of how your day went, and then you can see how close it was. I've had both. I've had people tell me in the morning that they saw it, and then that was the way their day was going to be. And I've had people say that, at nighttime they saw it after their day, and that's exactly how their day went. So it's really fun. I like doing them, and it seems like people are very happy getting them every day. So, everybody else who's here on YouTube, please give me some likes. Give me some thumbs up here on YouTube. For some strange reason, and I couldn't imagine who it would be. I've been getting a bunch of thumbs down or dislikes here on YouTube. And I know it's not any of you guys. It can't be. I know that. It's got to be somebody just coming in here and kind of spamming me, and just to get me, right? Just to try and get one over on me. I hope that's not the case, but who knows? You never know, right? You never know. So, you'd like a message from any messages from your spirit guides, Sudo. I believe your spirit guides are telling me that you are going to be successful in business. And I think that success is because you form very close relationships with the people that you are doing business with. The people you're working for, or the people you're working with, or the customers or clients that you have a very close relationship with them, and that makes you very successful. They like your happiness. They like you have a magnetism to you. People are drawn to you. They enjoy being around you. I think you're very dependable. I think you have realistic expectations though. And I think you're able to be disciplined enough to know what is going to work and what's not going to work for you. I think there's times when you feel like you just can't get across to people, where you just cannot get an answer, or I shouldn't say an answer. You just can't get a message to someone. You think they're listening and you're talking, but they're not getting the point, right? You can see that here. They're just not quite catching on to the message. It's right there. They're just not able to get it. So sometimes it's hard for you to make that connection with people because they're just not getting the message. They're not getting the clue. I think your family is very happy. Your family life is happy. I think you're happy about it. I think you enjoy your family and friends. Again, I think you're very prosperous. I think things are going well for you. I think you have been able to harness your inner strength. I think you are very courageous. I think you do things with conviction. You know exactly what you want to do. You do them, and there's no question about it. You do it with conviction. And, that's a great thing. That is a great thing. So, Sudu, thank you so much for your subscription. I hope that made sense to you. I do hope it made sense to you. And that's because that's what I see. That is what I see for you. All right. So, Allison, what's going on? Hello from England. Hello from New Jersey. You'll be moving home next year, but will I be moving in with a love partner? I know, you keep telling me you're 61. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. I can see your picture. It's not 61. You had that picture done like 20 years ago, maybe. But all right, so where is home? Where is home, Allison? Still somewhere in England? Or is it in a different country? Or is it a completely different country? I definitely see you're moving. I definitely see movement. Oh, look, you got them both. You got the Ace and the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting that they're not in the other order, though. That the Ace didn't come before the Seven. But you know what? With Tarot, you can read it either way. You don't have to read things in order. It's not like Lenormand where you have to do a very regimented order and stuff. So, I do see where you're going to be moving. I see you're looking to your future. I see where you think you've overcome a lot of obstacles to get to where you are. And I think you've been saving up a lot of money to do this. I think those are very, very important things that you've been doing. And I think that is, I think that's really what makes this whole thing work. The saving the money, right? Saving of money, holding on to what you've got. If you didn't overcome your obstacles, you wouldn't even be able to do these things. You wouldn't be able to do what you're doing now. You wouldn't be able to do the moving back home. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. Well, that was good. So, I believe you have put down seeds to to grow, right? You have planted the seeds to start something new for when you move. And I think you planted them a while ago. This might be something that you've been planning for a while. I don't think it's something that just came up all of a sudden. Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to move back home today. I don't think so. I think you've planted the seeds a while ago, and now things are starting to come of them, right? You can see where the seeds were planted. They had little roots, right? Little roots. You put them in the ground, and now look, right? Your money is growing, and, whatever, all your plans are growing. All your plans are getting bigger. They're getting better. They're getting more, there's more and more coming to them. I see a celebration at the end. I see some type of a party and having fun and, some kind of a special event of sorts. But I have to say, I don't see a love partner. I don't see I don't see anything in the love relationship here. I have lots and lots of pentacles, ace and 7 and 4, which sometimes, mostly have to do with material things and stuff like that, money. And then I have wands, the 3 and 4 of wands, which is energy, right? All about energy and excitement and being energetic, but there's nothing there. No cups type cards. There's no major arcana cards that have to do with love. Cups at least would have had something to do with emotions. That could be easily love, right? So I don't see that being the case, but I do see the moving happening. All right. That's what I see for you, Allison. I know, now you can go to bed, right? Now you're happy. You can go to bed. Kylie Cortez, what does the month of September bring in for me when it comes to starting a family? All right, let's see what we get. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee a reading, because we are halfway through the show already, if you want to guarantee a reading, the best way to do that, well, the only way to guarantee a reading is to donate. All right. If you want a reading, definitely tonight, donating will guarantee that you get your reading, and it will put you at the top of the list if you, based on when you donate. If you donate at the end of the show, well, then of course you are at the top of the list because there's no more list. There really is no list anyway. I pick questions at random, so no one can ever say that they got skipped, because you can't skip people when you're picking things at random, right? That's what makes that the smart move to do. Because I don't want anybody to feel like they are missing out, or that I'm, not doing their readings for any specific reason. It's just I pick them at random. I try to pick a variety. I try to pick, as many as I can between Facebook and YouTube. So there's a lot that goes in, going through my head when I'm doing this random picking thing. What does the month of September bring in for you when it comes to starting a family? Wow. I think there's a lot of things you have to do first. I think there's a lot of things that are going to have to go on before you start a family if you're going to try to in September. I truly think that, I think that some of this, I think you're afraid of being left alone. I think you're afraid of being lonely or alone or, on your own. You have that need to take care of someone. I really feel like that. That's how I feel. I think that being by yourself, being isolated, even though it gives you time to do stuff on your own and it gives you time to think about things, I don't think that's for you. I don't think you like to be alone again. I just think that's a fear of yours. I think, it's just the way your brain is wired, and that's okay. People's brains are wired all different kinds of ways. You ought to see the way mine's wired. Oh my. I won't even talk about it. I think you and your partner, your boyfriend, are very, very close with each other. I think you have that very tight connection. I think there's that soulmate feeling, right? That harmony where the emotions are just pouring out of you guys. The emotions just pour out. And that's a great thing. That's great. That's what you want. So I definitely see that happening. I think you're very down to earth. I think you are, I think this is you're a planner. Let's go that way. Let me go with that and say that. You're very organized, right? You are very organized. That's just a statement. You're very organized, and I think you are very good at planning things. I'm sure that makes sense to you. I can almost guarantee that makes a lot of sense to you. I just believe that you want the security. Like I said before, you want the security of someone being there all the time. I think you want the dependability of someone. You want to be able to depend that someone is going to be there. Someone you can nurture. Someone, someone who's going to be like you someday when they grow up. So the month of September, I think, is going to really be based. I think the month of September, if you want to start a family, which obviously you do because that's what you're planning, right? You're the planner, the organizer. If you want to start a family, there are a lot of different things that you have to do first. And I think you know what those things are, right? I think you know what those things are. And I think, if you really want it, you'll do it. If you really want it to happen in September, you'll do it. If you don't want it to, if you wanted to wait a little while, well, then you take your time doing these things. These are not high priority things. These are not high priority things for, for everyday life. These are high priority things for starting a family. So that's what I see for you. That's what I get for you, Kylie. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps you. I really do. Selena. So I'm going to tell you guys something real quick, really, really fast. I was talking to a viewer last night, somebody who comes to the show on a fairly regular basis, and she told me that she truly believes that I am an empath. Now, I had to look it up. I had to check it out because I had no idea what that even was. And I truly believe that that's right. I truly believe in my heart that that is right. I wonder what you guys think. What do you guys think of that? Can you ever reading about whether or not your finances will get better soon, and if your boyfriend is the reason they do? Selena. Will your finances get better, and will your boyfriend be the reason for it? There's lots of change coming up, it looks like. No, it is not your boyfriend that's the reason. That's for sure. I see that you could be tempted. I'm not saying that you will, and I'm not saying that you would do anything wrong or take a temptation that is not right or that would be against your morals, but I think there may be some type of temptation out there that, yeah, your finances could get better. However, you're doing something that may be a little shady to get those finances better. And I don't think, that's not you. It's not you. I shouldn't say I don't think it's you. It is not you. I am saying for sure. It is not you. That is not the way that you are. I know that. I see a lot of changes all along here. All three of these cards all have changes to do with them. The Three of Swords shows me that there's something that you are going to be, you're going to get rid of. You're going to be walking away from. And it's not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy about it. They're not going to be happy about it. It's not your boyfriend. I don't see the two of you breaking up. It's not like that at all. It's something else. Maybe it's a job. Maybe you're leaving your job. You're not really happy about it, but it's going to be better for you. So, yeah, you're not happy, but the new place will be better. It's going to be something like that. It's not, again, this is not breaking up with your boyfriend. It's not. That's not happening. The Death card, of course, says something ends, right? Something is ending. And then something starts over. Something begins after the ending. Something new, right? So, I mean, again, there's change. That's the change. I think there's change there. I also have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is all about going through a turning point in your life, right? It's going through different cycles of your life, and it's going through changes in your life because the wheel is always moving and things always change with it. So there's definitely something that is going to change that's going to help you financially. Because here we are, we get to the last card, right? We get to the King of Pentacles, and that tells me that you are going to be successful in business. You are going to be successful in business. You're very dependable. You are very disciplined. You can be powerful when you need to be. And I think that's just assertiveness. I just think that's assertive. But I definitely see where you will be able to, I think all these changes are going to make it so that you can provide for your family. I really do. I think you'll be able to provide for your family much better once these changes come along. My only warning to you is just watch out for stupid temptations. Something stupid, really, really stupid. You know, somebody comes to you and says, "Oh yeah, I got this great plan. I got this great deal. We can make a lot of money on it. All you have to do is give me $1,000, right?" Don't do it. It's not real. It's a bad temptation, right? It might sound like the greatest thing. They might explain it extremely well so that it sounds like it's incredible. But I'm telling you, it is not. It is not incredible. It is not going to be worth anything. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything bad. Gosh, no. Not for you, Selena. That's not you. It's just not the way you are. So Valentina, hello. Hello, my dear friend, Valentina. Is Carlo trying to build a romantic relationship with you? Is he? Let's see. Yeah, he is. Look at that right there with the 2 of Cups at the end. Oh, yeah, for sure he is. Absolutely for sure. He has a lot of passion when it comes to you. And I think he's very charismatic, right? You're very drawn to him. I think that's true. I believe that is true. Rebecca Whitener, if you would like to donate, you can donate in any amount. All the ways to donate go across the bottom of the screen. And also, if your phone scans, you can scan here to pay by PayPal or scan here to donate by Square. Thank you. Thanks, Kylie. I see where you explained that, and well, better than I did. So yeah, I really think that he does. He's very charismatic, and that draws you in. I think that makes you just as much trying to build a romantic relationship with him. So think about that. I think this is going to move quickly once it starts. Once you guys finally tell each other, hey, you know what, this is how I feel, and you tell him and he tells you and everybody tells each other, and it's finally out there, then the whole relationship is going to move. It's going to move into dating and relationship status very quickly. Very, very quickly. It's going to happen all of a sudden, faster than, you're going to talk to each other one night. You're finally going to blurt it out. You guys are going to spill your guts to each other. And the next day you're dating. That's how it's going to work. The world tells me it will be very successful. I think you'll be at a point where you completed what your goal is. And I think your goal is to have this romantic relationship with Carlo, right? I do truly think that that's what you want. It's what he wants, right? It's definitely what he wants. I think, if you think back to how long we've been talking about Carlo, it's about time that you guys kind of spill your guts to each other. Right? I think you guys need to have the you show me yours, I'll show you mine kind of conversation. Not like that. But, you tell me how you feel, I'll tell you how I feel, and be completely honest about it. And I think when that happens, that emotional connection will start. That whole emotional connection starts, the soulmate thing, right? Yeah. I don't think it's going to go right from, okay, here's how I feel, and now we're soulmates. It probably won't. But it's going to start off as this very strong friendship, lead into a, because you have that connection, you have that really good connection, and it will, and then it's going to turn into a relationship very, very quickly. Like I said, it's going to move very quick. So yeah, I definitely see where things are. I think that's what he's trying, but I think that's what you're trying too. I think that's what you're trying to. All right, so that's what I get for you, Valentina. Thanks. Allison, you're moving from Essex. From where? Southend on the Sea? Is that it? Southend? All right. So, what else do we have going on here? Let me take a look at some of these other things. And Sudu, you're very welcome. Thank you again for subscribing. Welcome to our family of friends. That's exactly what I call it. Sherman Freeman, you're on Facebook. I mean, you're on YouTube here. Subscribe for me. All right? Please subscribe for me. I would truly appreciate that. And Sudu, same thing. I know you did already, so that's great. All right. Any messages from Acorn the cat that passed away 2 days ago due to FIP? I don't know what that is. Feline something. Is it FIP? I think it's I. Or maybe it's L. No, I think it's I. Feline imposter personality? The cat thought it was a dog? No. What does your cat want to tell you? The cat wants to tell you that it's crossed over. It's crossed over, right? This is from a cat. This is what the cat is telling me. Listen to what I'm telling you, because this is what the cat is telling me. I know. The cat says you were very generous to it for its life. You were very nurturing. You were very protective of it. And the cat is going to come back as a kitten somewhere and make someone else happy. They think they put a burden on you when they passed away because they know how much that hurts your feelings and how badly that hurts. And they know they kind of stolen your heart away. Just a little piece of it, right? So I know that was really quick, but it was very easy to see. And I think that's what your cat is trying to let you know from the other side. All right, Sherman. Thank you. Claire. Claire, let's see. Christina, has your reading been going on for the past hour? No. I've done lots of readings in the past hour. Claire? I have people on 3 different platforms that come into here: YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I try to get them all. I try to get to, I have to do an equal amount. But if you're new here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. You couldn't find the tarot tip on YouTube? Oh, I think, well, first off, if you go to my, if you go to the YouTube channel, you go to my playlist, there's a playlist for daily tarot tips. So yesterday's and today's will be in there for sure. Tarot days and nights, I know that shows up for you, right? So yeah, it's definitely there. Like I said, if you go to playlists, for sure you'll be able to find it, because there is a specific playlist for daily tarot tips. That's what it's called. I made it easy. You can see past live shows there. You can see the tarot tips. You can see freebie Friday readings for people and see how they go. Lots and lots of different things. A lot to see on the YouTube channel, that's for sure. Much more than I can do on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook people. But yeah, if you go on YouTube to check any of this stuff out, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you get the notifications, because it'd be great if you get to know when that stuff comes on every day, because I do try to get it on there at the same time every day. Keep that in mind. So, Claire, what did you want to know? I thought that was a question in there somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. What does M feel for me? What does M feel for you? I think M thinks that, you are the person that they would like to pick. They would pick you out of a crowd. Let's put it that way. Is that nice? Is that a nice way of saying it? I think there is a lot of people around M that he could, possibly try to have some type of a romantic relationship with. But I think M would rather pick you than those people. I think you're very smart. I think you understand this. I think you get it. I think you make very decisive decisions. I believe you think on your feet, right? I think you think on your toes. I think you are curious. I think you're very curious about things, but I think it's in a very subtle way. I think you keep it very low key, so people don't realize that you're, kind of rifling questions off at them. They don't feel it that way. It's just a very subtle curiosity. You may find out a little bit each time you meet them or meet up with them or something like that. I think that's what I feel. I think judgment tells me that you could develop something with M. Something could definitely develop something new. It would be a complete restart from where you are now. It would not be like other things that you've had before. I think you would feel very relieved if things worked in that direction. And then you get the Lovers, right? The Lovers is clearly two people in love, connected, who trust each other, who are friends first. Friendship, then relationship, right? Lots of different things, different ways. But I do think that M has, romantic feelings toward you. I think so. I just, it's just very plain to see there. The King of Wands tells me he is very energetic. He's very passionate. He's very honest. So if you ask him something, I believe he's going to tell you the truth. I think he is also compassionate, right? I think he has a lot of compassion for things and for people. And that makes him all the more interesting. I think that makes him all the more charismatic and magnetic, right? Makes him all the more someone you would want. So that's what I see for you, Claire. I hope you're still here. If you're not, I hope maybe you'll go back and rewatch and see your reading tomorrow. Suzanne Riley, I didn't see you sneak in, but you did, and I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. It's nice to have you. All right, so let's see what we get for you here. Let me see your question. Just generally speaking, right? What do I say? General readings are usually very general, generally. Hold on 1 second. Someone's asking me a question here. I'm trying to let them know right away. Okay. All right. Okay, so sorry about that, Suzanne. I am still here. Just when you thought I was gone, right? If you're looking for the ways to donate, like I said, they do run right across the bottom of the screen here. Yep, right there. You can see it under my big hairy hand. Or if your phone scans barcodes, you can scan this one for PayPal and this one for Square. And it'll take you right to the websites, right to the sections where you can donate. It makes it very, very easy. All right, so thank you so much. If you're planning on donating, we are coming up to the end of the hour. And I have to say, it's 9:28. This will be my last reading. This will be my last reading unless I have any donations come in. So, yeah, Suzanne, you get to be the last reading tonight. Awesome. Again, it's always nice to have you here. I hope you are doing okay today. All right, so we got some stuff going on, right? I think you have a hard time sleeping at night. I think there's issue, I think physical issues cause you difficulty. Very, very much a lot of difficulty sleeping at night. And that, it's just another side effect of the things that are going on in your life. I think you have known sadness, right? You've known sadness in your life. And I think it's just something that happens, right? It's just been something that's happened. You lost a partner. You split up, or not lost like they passed on, but you lost a partner. You split up with someone. You've been having, or you have physical issues. So there's a lot of things that go on that have been, that have made you sad. But I feel like you're a very independent person, and you can be independent. Would you like to have someone in your life? Absolutely you would. No question about it. Do you have to have someone in your life? No, because you're independent. I think you're very clear about what you want and exactly how to get it, and you'll figure that out. You'll do that. You'll get that. All right? I think so. The high priest is telling me that, stick to your spiritual traditions. Stick to the traditions that you had, that you have. If you have a spiritual tradition, stick to it. Work on that, right? Whatever it is. We're in that no judgment zone, so it doesn't matter what type of spiritual tradition you have. Just work with that. I think that will help you. I think that will provide you with some knowledge. I think it'll provide you with a bit of protection. I believe that, you're looking, I think there's going to be some kind of restoration. I think you're going to restore yourself. I think you're going to, I think there's going to be some type of healing. I don't think it's going to be full healing, because I know that there's, again, I know what happens, what's going on. So I'm just saying, you're going to be able to restore as much as you possibly can. And I think someone is going to come along and be very kind to you, and be very giving, very generous to you. They're going to want to help you. And I think, you may feel too proud to take the help at first, but let me tell you, don't do that. If somebody really wants to help you, let them help you. Let them help. I go through the same thing. People want to help me. And sometimes I'm just too proud to take the help. But I've realized that that's just not the way to go. If people really want to help you, then let them help you, because it makes them feel good just as much as it makes you feel good. So, Suzanne, that's what I see for you. That is what I see. All right. So that was my last reading. Hey, Fairy Wren, I see you got here. Yay. Just in time for the ending, right? So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope you all had a good night. Let me just double check one last time to see if we have any donations. No. If anyone's trying to donate, now would be the time to tell me you're trying to. I'll give it a minute. I'll give you a minute to, for it to come up and pop up. Otherwise, that is the end of our show. All right. I don't see anybody claiming that they're making a donation or anything. So that was it. All right. I hope you guys had a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. That's for sure. Thanks for being here for another great episode of Tarot Days and Nights. And I will be back again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. and then again at 8:30 p.m. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.